Namaste. Self-pity is a word which all of us have heard, and many of us have also, but the people who have self-pity in their mind are often not aware of it. So this is a time for us to examine, do I have self-pity and what does it do to you? There is a proverb about self-pity. It says, self-pity is like quicksand. You cannot build anything on it because it keeps pulling you down. Self-pity is an emotion which makes a person very, very weak. It does not allow the person to function. It does not allow the person to move on at all. And it doesn't allow the person even to take a decision in life. And self-pity is something which it makes the person so weak that he keeps talking about it but doesn't do anything about it. And I'll give you two examples for that. The first example is about a lady. When she met me for counseling, she told me about herself, and she said she was holding a very good job before marriage, but when she got married she had to leave her job because her husband was in a transferable job. And then in these last few 7, 8, 9 years she's got 2 kids, and now the kids have grown up a little. They are going to school, and her mother-in-law is there. She also is very helpful. So it's a very nice family, very well-to-do family, absolutely no problems. But she said, I've been wanting to go to work. I said, that's very good. Then she said, but I can never go to work. That opportunity will never come to me. Children have grown up, they are going to school, but I don't think I can leave everything and go to work. This is not going to happen in my life. She kept on, talking about herself like that, pitying herself that I will never be able to get this, I will never be able to do this. Then I stopped her at a point and I said, you're talking about going to work, but have you done anything about it? Have you tried somewhere? Have you got a job? Have you gone or anything like that? She said, no, I have really not tried. Then I said, have you spoken in your family about it? Did you speak to your husband about it? Because you have not been working for so many years. She said, yes, I spoke to him. And initially he said, what is the need for you to go to work? Everything is there. We are quite well off. There's absolutely no need. I want you to relax a little more because now both the children are going to school and they have full-time school now. So you need to get your own time and you do whatever you like to do and enjoy life. I don't want you to strain yourself. This is what he said first. But when she kept on saying, I gave up my job, I want to go to work and all that, then finally he said, okay, if you really feel you want to go to work, then you start applying and look for a good job, and if you get a good job, you go. I am not going to stop you at all. Her mother-in-law also said, yeah, if you want to go, you go. I will take care of the children, no problem, no issues. So when she related all this, then I said, see, that means at home nobody is holding you back. And in your mind you have this wish that I should go to work and I should earn and all that. So have you made any attempt? Have you tried somewhere? She said, no, how can I try? How can I go to? Again that whole thing started. How can I leave the children? How can I do this? I don't think it's going to happen in my life. She started talking about it. Then I said, look, there's nothing that is holding you back other than your own self-pity. Stop pitying yourself and start thinking about what you want in life. And if you really want to go to work, start applying, start looking for a good job. And if you get a good job, go. At least make a beginning. And maybe after some time, if you feel it is not working, you can give up. Or if you feel it is very good and you can settle down with the job, you can continue. So unless you start it, how will you know? Then she got some clarity, and I told her that, see, it's better that you try for a job and see where you stand. And if you get a job, I feel you should go immediately, because that will make you understand what exactly you want in life. Now you are in a very comfortable situation. You are taking care of the children in the morning, sending them to school, evening you are there for them, everything you are doing, your mother-in-law is there to help you. Now when you think of going to job, I asked her, are you really keen to go to work, to leave all this aside? The children also, you will be in a rush to go to work yourself in the morning, so you can't do much for the kids. And evening you will not be there for the kids when they come back at 3:30, 4 o'clock. So that is all fine, that is practical truth. But are you willing to make this happen in your house? Are you willing to bring that change in your life? So I don't think you are willing to do that first of all. Then she said, yes, I'm also reluctant to do that, but I want to go to work. Again she started. So I told her, see, unless you try, you will never know whether you like to go to work now or whether you want to stay at home. So just go ahead and do it instead of simply talking about it or instead of complaining about it. Then she said, all right, and there was more clarity in her mind, and she said she will apply and look out for a job. So this was one example where self-pity was not even allowing her to try for a job, although she kept on saying that she wanted to go to work. So that was one example. And another example I'll give you. This is about an elderly lady. She was about 55 years old, and she had attended one of our classes, our basic alpha meditation class. She had already attended. So she came to see me, and she said that her son is abroad. He's married and he's settled abroad, and he's got a child who is about 3 years old now, a daughter. And this lady's husband passed away some time back. So she said, I'm alone here in Chennai. Son is there in US, and they are all coming to Bangalore, to the daughter-in-law's houses in Bangalore. So they are coming to Bangalore for a holiday, and they're going to be there for 15 days. And she said, in these 3 years, now my granddaughter is almost 3 years old, and she said, I have not seen her at all, because when she was born, daughter-in-law's mother went there to look after her daughter for the delivery. And she said, I didn't go there at that time, I couldn't go there, and because just then her husband had passed away and her son had come for that and gone back. So then she said, somehow or the other it never happened, and I never went there. And after that the child also has not come. They have not come to India at all. So she was never able to see the child. Now the child is almost 3 years old, and they are coming, and their plan is to come directly to Bangalore, and they are going to stay there for 15 days and go back. So my son never spoke about coming to Chennai. So he never spoke about my seeing the child. She said, I really feel so sorry for myself. I have not even seen my granddaughter in 3 years, and I don't know when I'll be able to see her. I really feel I have to see her somehow, but nobody is understanding my feelings. She kept on talking like this emotionally, pitying herself more and more and more. Then I stopped her and said, see, what exactly do you want now? She said, I want to see my son, I want to see my granddaughter, I want to see all of them, but they are not even coming to Chennai, they are not even talking about it. What can I do? Then I said, see, they may have some programs in Bangalore and they may not have sufficient time to come here. Let's keep it like that. But I said, why don't you go there and see the child? If you really want to see your son and the child, simply go to Bangalore. How can I go to my Sambandhi's house? Sambandhi is a daughter-in-law's parents' house. I said, what is wrong in going? They are not going to chase you out. You don't have any problem with them. So go there as a guest, be there for 2 days, play with the child, be happy with the child, be happy with your son, and come back. Nobody can say anything. Nobody can stop you, first of all. She was a little amazed when I said this. She said, how can I go there like that? I said, why can't you go there? You can. If that is really what you want, just do it. Then I said, look, you call your son and tell him, see, you're coming to India after so many years and you're there for 15 days, but I want to see the child, and I'm here in Chennai. I want to see you. It's been a long time. So tell him, I'm just coming there for 2 days. I want to be with the child, play with the child, and see you, all of you, and I will come back. You just say that and see what happens. She said, okay, I will do that and try, and she went back. I said, you buy some toys for the child, go and see the child and come back. You will also be happy. I don't think they will object to that. So then I met her after a few months when she came to attend some meeting. Then she came to me and said, that day you advised me to speak to my son and to go to Bangalore. You know, I just did the same thing. I spoke to him and said, see, you all are coming for 15 days, but I may not be able to see you because you're not coming to Chennai. So I will come there for 2 days and I will see the child also, and I'll see all of you and come back. And she said, I was so surprised because when I said that, my son was so happy. He said, Amma, I didn't know how to tell you this because we have certain things to do in Bangalore, and we will not find time to travel to Chennai and come back. So that's why we couldn't make a plan like that, but we wanted you to come and see the child, and we didn't know how to tell you that, and we were hesitating. But now that you are saying it, we are absolutely happy. Please do come and stay with us for a few days and go. And she said, I went there I bought a lot of toys for the child, and I went there, and she said, not 2 days, I stayed for 4-5 days, and 5th day only I came back. And she said, I felt so happy. And even my son felt happy. My daughter-in-law was very happy. She said, I'm so happy that you could come and see the child. So she was absolutely thrilled about it. And all because she came out of that self-pity and took some action. Self-pity will not allow you to take any decision or action in life. So if there is self-pity in your mind, please throw it away today, immediately. Throw it out of your mind. Release it completely. And think about what you want in life and take a step towards that. Take some action. Self-pity does not allow us to do anything. So you don't need any self-pity. Become a little more powerful and become more confident. Think about what you want and move towards it. Life becomes much, much better.